Wherever you're watching from, please drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know where you are watching from. Okay. I'm interested in where you are watching from. Okay. Where are you watching from? Awesome. Thank you for joining. I would like to know where you're watching from. Before we take a deep dive into analyzing today's market on Euro USD. All right, I would like to know where you're watching from. Just use the chat box, drop it in the comment section. Oh, I'm watching from Nigeria. I'm watching from South Africa. I'm watching from Kenya, India, and other places. You can always drop the comments in the comment section. All right, so today we are taking on a deep dive analysis into Euro USD. I can see Rajiv from India. I can see Abubakar Ahmed from Abuja. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Okay, so here now we'll be carrying on an approach that I call it the top down. Okay, top down approach. All right, now this top down approach is we looking at the account, the chart from the highest time frame to the lowest time frame. Okay, so here now I've been able to map out levels of supports and resistance. As we can see that this level here has acted strong, holding the Euro USD pair from falling down further, after which there was a breakout from here, and now we can see a resistance to this upside. So we can see that this level here is a support zone turned resistance zone. All right, so now where is the current level where price is currently on? We are looking at this level. We can also see that there are some form of consolidation support zone within this region where price is currently at. There's some form of support zone within this region where price is currently at. So now if this place is acting as a support, now definitely we can see that it turns resistance here because price is trying to reverse back upwards, but there has been some resisting force at this level. So this level now with this consistent resistance now shows that there is a resistance zone at this level. Okay, all right. Now when we now look at it, we can see that the overall market trend here on the monthly time frame is downtrend. Okay, is downtrend. Now this is also important for us to note. All right, now we can now see that this level here is acting as also on the overall, looking at the overall market, this level here is acting as a very strong support zone. All right, acting as a very strong support zone where we see price trying to consolidate, gain momentum before pushing upwards. Now let's take it down to the weekly time frame. Okay, now let's take it down to the weekly time frame. All right. So here now, we can see that price is consolidating at this level. All right. Now, so we can see that price is consolidating at this level. Also, let's note that there is also a support zone here on the weekly time frame. So let's equally map out. Let's equally map out this level here. So let's do this. Okay, good. So this level here is acting as a very strong support. So this level here comes with, this level here is a strong support. Okay. Now we can also see that price has been creating a higher high at this level, a higher high, before we see that price really went down, came to test this support zone, and then rose back to the resistance zone. Okay, then we see market come down again, but when you observe it closely, market did not close below this level, it closed above this level. It's showing that there is still so much buying power at this region. I mean, this space here, there is so much buying power from this support zone. Okay, there is so much buying power from this support zone. All right, and so if you also look inwards, you would see that there is a minor support zone inwards at this level. So let's map out that support zone. Okay, let's map out that support zone. Okay. So we map out this level now as a support zone that is being respected. Okay. Now we can see that price had tested this support zone and was rejected. And as at this week now, price came, as at last week, price came towards that support zone and price was rejected. Price moved up. Okay. So price was rejected there last week and moved up. Now this week we can see that price came again to that support zone, and we see that that support zone is still pushing back price a bit, but not significantly. But yeah, the support zone is still very much respected. So far it has not been broken through. All right, so this is telling us that one thing, that the buying power is still very much present in Euro USD, okay, at this level. Okay, the buying power is still very much present in Euro USD at this level. Okay, now which means from here there are two things we might see from this region. Okay, there are two things we might see from this region. From this region here, we might see a buy, Okay, and from that same region we might see a sell. Okay, a sell off. All right, it is very very important. Okay, now that we've been able to establish that on the 1 hour, on the weekly time frame, price is currently seated at a support zone, okay, with a higher probability of a upward momentum. Let's go down to the daily time frame to see the potentials, in this level. So now we can see that right on this level here now, the the um the support zone is strong. Okay, we can see how when price came down to this level, price moved up. When price came down here now, price moved up as well. So this level is showing a very strong support level. The only thing that can bridge or make this support zone not strong enough anymore would be a breakout of this level. So a breakout of this level now would definitely keep will keep price on a downward momentum. All right, so on the daily time frame now, we can see that price is bouncing back. If you look in very closely, you can see that there is a wick. There are wicks downward here, showing that there is a buying pressure pushing price back up. Okay, a buying pressure pushing price back up. So when we go down to the 4 hours time frame, all right, so we can clearly see from here that if we are going to buy up euro USD from this level, our exit point for intraday trader, for short term traders, would be to look out for an exit plan at this level. Okay, right? So your exit plan, if you are an intraday trader, is to look out to exit at this level, at the top here. Okay, exiting at the top here. All right, then if you are a position trader, then using the daily time frame, okay, using the daily time frame, you want to definitely hold up, until price breaks out of this level. However, your good exit point would be, your first take profit should be this next resistance zone. All right, so with this rejection coming in on the daily time frame, we can equally see the buy momentum. So if this momentum is sustained and price closed at a level where the candlestick turns out to be a bullish pin bar, then we might see price keep going up. Okay, so for now, it's a good time to buy. All right, it's a good time to buy if you want to buy on a short term basis. Okay, so that will be all on euro USD. Now someone says, can you please analyze the gold pair? All right, let's analyze the gold pair. Let's analyze the gold pair. Okay. Right, let's analyze the gold pair. Now, there's an interesting thing we need to see happening on gold. Okay. Now, there's an interesting thing we see happening on gold here now. That gold has broken out of a major resistance zone. Okay. A zone that has been holding still since 2020. All right. So this zone has been holding still since 2020. Okay. Yeah. And we can see how price has moved up. Now, if you look in very closely, okay, if you look in very closely, now, you will discover that gold over the years has not gotten to this level where it currently is, as you can see. All right, gold is currently at an all-time high that it had never gotten to before. All right, so what are we expecting that would happen at this level? Okay, now one of the fundamentals that drives gold is its investors' preference as a store of value and hedge against inflation. All right, so what do we expect to see that would happen to gold at this level? So from this level here now, okay, we would see gold might reject from this level. All right, so because when you see that there is on a higher time frame, when there is so much room to the left, I mean so much room in terms of no price footprint had ever gotten to where gold is currently is, there's a higher chance that there would be a reversal. Okay, reversal that would definitely come to test the 2000k region. Okay, there would be let me see what I can use to illustrate this market movement or market expectation. That from here, then so we'll see market replicate this pattern. All right, and from here we can then see a push out of this level, and the next level might be 3k. Okay, depend on the global economic situation. Okay, the global economic situation would also determine the demand for gold. Okay, the global economic situation will determine the demand for gold. Okay, and this is very, very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, to demand the momentum for gold. When there is war in major oil economy, okay, then there are three asset class that are used to hedge against the economic downturn or rumors of war, around the globe. We have the USD, we have gold, we have yen. All right, so but gold come in as a very preferred commodity. All right, that is used for store of value and hedge against inflation. So let's go down to the weekly time frame. So we can see that gold, finally broke out of this level, okay, of this level, and we might see it consolidate at this level before reversing, or we see it consolidate at this level before pushing up further. It's one of two things. So I can't recommend you buying gold now because it's already at a very high level, all-time high. And if you are going to buy, you might risk being used as an exit liquidity for investors, institutions who might have bought, right from this breakout section, or right from this consolidation point. All right. So my advice on gold is to look out for a bearish signal at this level that might create a downturn in price. Okay. Yes. So if there are any question, I'm open to questions. Please drop your question in the comment section. I'm open to questions. If there are any questions, please drop your question in the comment section. I'm open to questions. If you have any question, I'm waiting. You can always drop the question in the comment section. Any question? Just drop it in the comment section. Any question? Any question from Kenyan? Any question from Rebecca? Any question from Jacob, Abubakar? Any question? Okay, someone is asking what is happening with USD JPY. So let's go check what is happening with USD JPY. Let's check what is happening with USD JPY. All right. Now when you look at USD JPY now, okay, you will discover that USD JPY, is let's map out certain levels of support and resistance. Okay. Now you discover that look at the price level of USD JPY, okay, and the only time USD JPY had gone to this value against the dollar is in 1986. All right, 1986. You can see that was the first and the last time we ever saw USD JPY at $1,750 to 1 yen. Okay. However, the last time we saw price at the 150 region was in 1990. All right. And now in 2024, we are seeing price at the 150k region. Now, let's go back to historical trend. When price got to the 150k region, all right, what happened to price? Now, when price got to the 150k region, we all see how price fell. Can we see that? We all see how price fell, okay, when it got to the 150k region. All right, when it got to the 150k region, we all see how price fell. Now, what do you think would happen now that price is at the 150k region? What do you think would happen if in 1990 price got to the 150k region and above and dropped massively up down to this level, down to this another support zone, this level, before picking up and going back to the 146, 147 region, right? Now we are now seeing same scenario playing out, okay, where price is currently at the 150 region, okay. Now what do you expect that price will do here? Okay, what do you expect that price will do here? Price will definitely reverse, because the thing is this: history does not just repeat itself, humans repeat history, okay. History does not just repeat itself, humans repeat history, okay. History does not just repeat itself, humans repeat history. So just like you and I are looking at this level as the expected level where price would reverse, so many other institutions and investors are also looking at that same level, okay. And there is a higher probability that markets would react, okay, in the same behavioral pattern as to 1990, okay. So year 1990, okay, here 2024, okay, 1990 2024, we would have there's a higher probability that markets will react in the same proportion, if not with this large bearish momentum. There would be a fall, at least down to this support zone, okay. Now this is a broader overview on USD JPY. Now let's go down to the weekly time frame. Let's go down to the weekly time frame. Now you can see that on the weekly time frame now, Euro USD broke out of this major resistance zone, okay, and is currently pushing up. All right, it's currently pushing up. So this is the region where we expect price to start reacting. Okay, so now that we see that price is breaking out of this level, that's breaking out of this level here, okay, we might just see price start reacting, from here. So there might just be a upward movement to this level, then price starts to fall. Okay, good. Good. So that is our outlook on USD JPY. So if you have any question, please do well to ask, and we fire down from there. All right, I'm waiting for your questions. Yeah, so someone said, will USD break the 145? Yeah, there's a higher chances that it will break it, because of course it has even broken the 151 resistance zone. You can see that is a resistance zone, right? So this is a breakout candle. This week candle is a breakout candle out of that 151 resistance zone, and you can see that price is already sitting at 153. Okay, now, so of course it's not far from 154. Do you get that? Yeah, so price would get to that 154 region, and it can reverse from there or still go further to the 158 region, which is the max region where we are looking at a complete reversal from this level. So what you can do is to set a sell stop, a sell limit. Okay, can set a sell limit. Yeah, you can set a sell stop. I think, okay, so sorry, I said sell stop, should be sell limit. You can set a sell limit at this level. All right, so when price gets here, hit your sell limit, and the market begins to drop. Yeah, so that is all on this session. So let's go down to the daily time frame to still have a closer look. Okay, a closer look into the market. So you can see that on the daily time frame, now. Okay. Now you can see that already on the daily time frame, okay, we can see that yesterday's candle already created the breakout. All right, and we can see today's candle heading upwards likewise. So the buy momentum is stronger already, given the breakout that happened, yesterday, on yesterday's daily time candle. All right, and we can see that today's candle is also giving that upward momentum. So if this continues, we might see that next week price might get higher, and then the reversal, or the upward momentum begins to slow down, and then a reversal. All right, a reversal. So that's very, very important for us. So we need to look into it. All right, very important that we look into that. So that's the position that we would take on USD JPY. Okay, now if there's any question, you can just drop in the comment section. All right, in the absence of questions in the 4 hours time frame, look at what is happening in the 4 hours time frame here. All right, let's look at this. Very interesting. You see how price consolidated at this region and finally broke out of this region, and here now you see price consolidating. Is the fact that there is still a buy momentum coming in. So you can see, price still consolidating at this region. So from here now, you can see that the newest candle being formed, the last candle closed very bullish. The newest candle is forming up here and might just be the breakout out of this short consolidation for the past hours of today. So you might just see price breaking out upwards and leading USD JPY into the 154 region, of price momentum. So for USD JPY, we are looking to sell when price hits the 158 region of 1990. All right, and then sell triggers would begin to happen. Okay, so thank you very much for joining this session. Please do well to hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and be the first to be notified whenever we are having a webinar, educative webinar like this. Don't forget to tell your friends to join you on this Octa webinars. One interesting thing you also need to know is get to sign up. We have lots of perks and bonuses now and in the future for you. Thank you for joining us in this webinar. I look forward to seeing you in our other webinars. Bye, guys.